Game 2 of a doubleheader this evening from Woodbridge High School. This time the Senators are the home team, albeit far from home today.
Now batting, number 6, Luke Kauchi.
Luke Kauchi will lead things off. He's the second baseman for the Grays. Nick Wimberly gets the start this afternoon for the Senators. First offering is a fastball strike at the knees. And we're off and running for Game 2 from Woodbridge High School. Senators and Grays all of a sudden tied near the top of the South Division. Into the line, the 0-1, ran in and hit him. So second pitch of the game hits Luke Kauchi, leadoff man aboard for the Grays. First game between these two was an interesting one, no doubt about that. Let's try to get you this Grays lineup. It was led off by the second baseman, Luke Kauchi, followed by TJ Adonisio playing third base. Right fielder Andy Rivera hits third. The pitch, bunted foul, popped up behind home, out of play. Tanner Wolpert will hit fourth and play first. Noel Rivera hitting fifth and playing shortstop. In the sixth spot, Tyler Wiltsey, he's the center fielder. Left fielder batting seventh, Mark Quarry. In the eighth spot, they got Grace, the DH. The pitch, bunt popped foul, and it's Jax Nichols who's able to make the catch. One down. So a failed bunt by TJ Adonisio. There's one out in the inning.
Now batting, number 7, Andy Rivera.
In the three spot is Andy Rivera, the right fielder. In the first game today, Andy Rivera was 1 for 3. The pitch outside, caught the outer edge of the zone, strike one. Nick Wimberly has been able to give this team distance when he's pitched. That one's up and in. Count evens the ball in a strike. Last time out, he gave up 5 earned runs, but was able to get through 6 innings against the Big Train. And about a week back. Both Senators and Grays got an off day yesterday. The 1-1, waved at, strike two. Senators' defensive alignment, left to right in the outfield, goes Tribble, Trock, Groen. At third base, Danny Surwick. Shortstop, Nick Flores. Playing second, Calvin Cook. First baseman, MJ Phillips. 1-2. Upstairs. 2-2. Jax Nichols gets the start catching, and of course on the mound, Nick Wimberly. Out of Florida Atlantic University, college teammates with Mark Lubier. Came up this season a couple of days late, the 2-2. Swinging a high chopper to second. Cook only play at first. Delivers on to MJ Phillips, 2 down. So down goes Rivera, but the runner Luke Kauchi advances up to second. That brings to the plate Tanner Wolpert. Left-handed hitting first baseman.
Number 88, Tanner Wolpert.
In the first contest, he was 2 for 3. Super quality. Had a sac fly in the third inning. Single and a double as well. First offering. Fastball outside for ball one. First game was a tough loss for the Senators. Grays moved to 12-9 on the year. Senators at 13-10. The pitch. High and away. 2-0. So this game ends up starting about 40 minutes after game number 1. 7:10 the first pitch time. 2-0. Just up, ball 3. Two away, top of the first. Man in scoring position, that's Luke Kauchi. Look back at second in the 3-0 to Wolpert. He takes up and outside, ball 4. So 4-pitch walk, and there reaching is Wolpert. It's a guy in Nick Wimberly that doesn't walk a whole ton of batters. Had 6 across 12 innings coming in. Start this game, he's hit 1 and walked 1. Other than that, been able to record 2 outs. Still top of the first inning. Noel Rivera, first offering, he takes a strike at the knees. Noel Rivera, a consistent piece of this lineup. 1 for 2 in the first game. Single in the second, walk in the 5th. The pitch, curveball outside, checked his swing and held up. Grays walked off the first contest in the 7th inning. Senators looking for revenge in this one. From the set position, though, 1-1. Waved at, strike 2. Blew the fastball by him that time at the top of the zone. If you're just joining us early on, Game 2, Grays and Senators, no score, top of the first, 2 men on, 2 outs, 1-2, high and tight. Kick and the 2-2, fouled to the screen. Herrera all over that one. Wimberly was a standout freshman this year at Florida Atlantic, finished with a 4.0 ERA, struck out 22 batters across 18 innings. Coaches there really like what he's building. The pitch. Down and in. Called strike 3. A delayed call from the home plate umpire, but nonetheless, that'll do it for the first inning. Nick Wimberly sets down Rivera looking. And the Grays leave 2 stranded. That was the story for the Senators in game number 1. Top of the order, due up for Southern Maryland with their bats first time in this contest. Bottom of the first coming up 0-0 after the top of 1. The newest addition to the Senators family is the Maryland Lady Senators softball team. With an 18U team forming, 14U and 10U teams, the Lady Senators coaches and staff strive to help players reach their fullest potential both on and off the field. With the team just finishing their 2nd season, you can join in the future by registering at ladysenators.com. In need of trash pickup service? Well, look no further than Evergreen Disposal. With over 2 generations of experience, a family-owned and operated business, Evergreen Disposal proudly serves Southern Maryland. The company is committed to customers and building community. They provide service to homeowners associations, individual houses, and commercial, construction, and industrial locations. Once you switch, you'll never look back. To start using Evergreen Disposal, go to evergreendisposal.com or call 240-468-6677. That's 240-468-6677 to change to a community-based organization. Evergreen Disposal. So Nick Flores to lead things off as he's done in all but 1 game this season for the Senators. Faces off against the right-handed pitcher Ty Morris, who gets the start today for the Grays. He'll work out of the set position all afternoon. First pitch, fastball, strike at the knees to start off Nick Flores. Flores, his story well documented, out of VCU. This year immediately made an impact for the Rams. Batted an impressive .295 as only a freshman. The 0-1. Curveball outside, 1-1. Ty Morris, 6'4" right-handed pitcher, making his 5th start this season. Made one last time these teams played. The pitch, swinging a tapper foul to the screen. Best start this season was against the Thunderbolts back on June 20th. Fantastic when you can get that long of a start, especially with these guys on pitch counts. 1-2, outside. It's a tight South Division. We'll have to wait to see how things shake up tonight with the Aces and Braves. 2-2. Swung on and popped in the air behind home, out of play. South standings will be very reliant upon that Aces and Braves contest, as well as the second one between the Senators and Grays. Southern Maryland came into the day a game up on DC. If they win this one, it'll stay that way. A long look, the 2-2. Swung on and lifted, high into the air, medium deep right. Coming in a couple of steps is Rivera, who makes the catch, 1 down.
Now batting, number 18, Adam Trock.
So Andy Rivera makes the grab in right field. There's 1 down in the bottom of the first. And Adam Trock will hit second for the Senators. Scott Middleton loves the speed he's got at the top of this order. It's been that way all season with Flores and Trock up there. The pitch, fastball, inside, ball 1. Morris the set in the 1-0. Swinging in a bouncer foul down the first baseline. A lot of the Senators players got an opportunity to eat between games over at the concession stand here at Woodbridge High School. The 1-1. Swinging a bouncer foul down the first base side once more. Adam Trock, he pulls a lot of pitches on the ground towards first. A lot of times, though, he even tries to beat it out when it's on the right side of the infield. He did exactly that his first time up last game. The pitch. Trock swings and fouls it to the screen. Trock's a tough guy to get out. He struck out only 11 times this season. 8 walks to this point in the campaign. Uh, 1-2. Swinging a high bouncer to first. Fielding it is Wolpert. And he's in foul territory. So we'll do it once more at a ball and 2 strikes. So pretty similar out in the field for head coach Jack Besser in the second of 2 games. Set and the pitch. Low and outside, ball 2. So left to right in the outfield goes Mark Quarry, Tyler Wiltsey, and then in right field, Andy Rivera. A 2-2. Swinging a fly ball, shallow right center. Back goes Kauke. In comes Rivera, who calls him off and puts it away. 2 down. So back-to-back flyouts to right field, and in steps Logan Tribble, the left fielder who has been phenomenal this season. Let's continue on that defense for the Grays. In the infield over at third, TJ Adonisio. The shortstop, Noel Rivera. Playing second base, Luke Kauke. Man at first is Tanner Wolpert, and handling the catching, Jack McMullen. Pitch is outside for ball one to start off Logan Tribble. He's got an incredible eye, something that dates back to when he was a kid. Recounted for me that it's just always been that way for him. The 1-0. He takes strike one. Logan's just always had something about seeing the ball incredibly well. The 1-1 swung on and pulled to the shortstop. Eric Gloves delivers to first in time for out number 3. So 3 up, 3 down in the first inning for the Senators. We are tied 0-0 after 1. Grays and Senators, top 2 coming up.
Whether you're a player or aspire to work a job in sports, the Cal Ripken Senior Collegiate Baseball League is the right place for you. With over 250 players each year, the Cal Ripken League helps showcase talent in a competitive environment. If you're seeking a job in sports, the Cal Ripken League offers media and photography internships. To learn more, visit calripkenleague.org today. If you or your child is searching for a youth baseball team, you're looking in the right place. The Maryland Senators Elite Travel Baseball Team competes in tournaments and showcases around the country. Featuring teams from 8 to 18U, the Senators work hard to prepare players for the next level by teaching confidence, a winning attitude, and the importance of character by being a great student, teammate, and individual. Get more information by searching MarylandSenators.com, the place to be for travel baseball in Maryland.
So Tyler Wiltsey leads things off in the second inning for the Grays. No score after 1 inning, Southern Maryland at DC. Game 2 of a doubleheader, 7 innings for both contests. Wiltsey playing center field defensively. Nick Wimberly's first offering. He takes a strike on the outer edge. That time with the off-speed stuff. The pitch, low and outside, 1-1. Wiltsey played for the first time this season against Southern Maryland last meeting. Was 2 for 3 with a double and a triple, driving in 2 runs. Had quite the debut. The 1-1, high and tight, ball 2. So this is an oddity and a little bit of a rarity as well. The Grays playing a game as the away team in their home field. 2-1. Fastball strike at the bottom of the zone. Wimberly filling up the zone, something that this dugout wants. The pitch swung on and popped in the air, foul behind home. Jax Nichols, one of the most vocal catchers that I've ever seen, always pumping up his guys, trying to get the best out of them. The 2-2. Backs him up, ball 3. Three balls and 2 strikes with no outs in the top of 2. The pitch. Swung on and pulled through the left side, base hit. Leadoff man aboard with a single for Tyler Wiltsey. And that'll give way to Mark Quarry.
Now batting number
He laced one into the gap last time up in the first game. Had a double in the second inning. That's where the Grays plated to. They got one more in the third and ultimately went on to walk it off in the seventh inning. Wimberley's first pitch, Corey takes up and in. Oh, it almost caught him. Field, try the grab, one away.
Now batting.
So a
number
routine
16,
fly out to
Ryan
center,
Grace.
and up comes Ryan Grace, the designated hitter. In the first game, he made the start at DH as well, was replaced later by Luke Kauke, his 2 trips to the plate. Righty on righty, first pitch, fastball high, ball 1. It's the 4th meeting of the season between the Grays and Senators. Coming into the day, series was tied 1-1. The pitch low and outside, and it's past Nichols to the backstop. Free 90 feet for Tyler Wiltsey, who advances on the wild pitch. There's a runner in scoring position with only 1 out. Grace, as a freshman in college, was 7 for 34. 2-0. Fastball strike on the inner edge. Grace had a slow start to this season, the 2-1. Waved at, strike. Had just 1 hit across 17 at-bats to start the campaign. From there, he recorded 2 hits and just 6 at-bats after. Look at second. Dancing out there goes Wiltsey. The pitch fouled to the screen. Out of the stretch, Wimberley comes set. His 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with a heater. Out number 2 in the top of 2. And at the bottom of the order, up comes Jack McMullen. McMullen makes the start as the catcher in game number 2 after Covey made the start there in game 1. He reached once but struck out twice. First offering is outside, ball 1. Only time Covey reached in game 1 was on an error. So Jack McMullen makes his first appearance of the 2 games. 1-0, runners off, throw down to third, not in time. Pitch was a called strike. So it's a ball and a strike. 2 outs, runner at third. The pitch. Slider outside, ball 2. Just something about this Grays team where they apply a ton of pressure. They do it with steals, some walks. Lead the league in stolen bases. The 2-1. Swung on a lifted foul down the right field line. So a lot of 2-2 counts early on for Nick Wimberley. Here's another with 2 outs in the top of the second. Still no score. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Another elevated fastball, and down goes McMullen. Back-to-back punch-outs to get out of things in the second. We had bottom 2, no score, Senators and Grays right here on the Senators Baseball Network.
Eternal Couture Sports makes your design ideas come to life. From sports uniforms to vehicle lettering, custom t-shirts, yard signs, and more, EC Sports has you covered. They're ready to suggest new design ideas for your company logo, team uniforms, or personal apparel. Based in Waldorf, Maryland, EC Sports is here to match your design needs. To learn more, visit ecsportsdmv.net today. Need industry-leading equipment for leaf blowers, lawnmowers, boat trailers, and more? Guy Brothers Marine can help. Need maintenance or repair on equipment? Guy Brothers Marine can help. Family owned and operated, they take pride in everything they do. They have a reputation for fixing what others can't. For more on equipment and repair, check out GuyBrothersMarine.com today. Guy Brothers Marine, their commitment to serving customers is priority one.
Stephen Krause up to lead off the bottom of 2 for Southern Maryland. No score, Grays and Senators. First pitch takes a curveball strike in at the bottom of the zone. Krause been fantastic for the Senators this season. Left-handed hitting power bat. The pitch swung on a ripped right side. One hopper stop made by Kauke, delivers on to first in time for out number 1. Nice play by the second baseman.
Now batting number 22, Danny Serwick.
Didn't get the start in game number 1, proven why he has in game 2. And that brings Danny Serwick to the plate for Scout Middleton. Another left-handed batter. First pitch inside for ball 1. Serwick tied for the team lead in homers with 2 this year. He's shown some power here and there. The pitch outside 2-0. Bottom of the second with 1 out. No score, Senators and Grays. The set and the pitch. Curveball that drops in at the knees, strike 1. This Ty Morris, he has pitched against the Senators previously earlier in the season. Gave up 4 earned across 6 innings, the 2-1, up and outside, ball 3. That was an odd game about a week and a half back over at Regency Furniture Stadium. Senators had 2 of their regular batters pitch in that game. MJ Phillips, who has pitched at the college level, did so. The 3-1. Misses away, ball 4, and he walked him. So a 1-out base runner for the Senators. Danny Serwick reaches on a 5-pitch walk, and that brings Carter Groen to the plate. Well, he's been up and down with the bat this season, trying to just figure things out. Grounded into a fielder's choice last game, was ultimately gunned out at home after an Alex Martin double. A play in which Noel Rivera threw an absolute strike to the plate. Rivera this game playing short was its second last time and sawing it short. First pitch, Groen swings and fouls it to the screen, strike 1. Groen played as a freshman at Iona and then a sophomore at UConn. Looking for the best opportunities he can get at the college level. The 0-1 deal. Groen takes and it hits him. So Groen wears it straight on the back. And there's 2 men aboard with only 1 out in the inning for Jax
Now
Nichols.
batting number 4.
Boy, is this
Jax
kid put it
Nichols.
together with the bat. Catcher batting right-handed. He had 2 singles last game, a walk and then a sacrifice fly. So did about as well as you could ask for. Hitting 7th once again. He's actually down from where he started the season, regularly hitting in the 6th spot. He's gained some real confidence as the season's gone along. Big part of that was a go-ahead homer against the Alexandria Aces about 2.5 weeks ago. That extended the Senators' winning streak to 7 against Alexandria. At that point, the Senators were really rolling. And it was snapped a couple of days later from who else but the Aces themselves. First and second with 1 out, bottom 2, no score. The pitch, swinging a tapper foul at home. Head coach Scott Middleton really expected a lot of Jax Nichols coming into this season. He has largely provided that. A power bat in the order. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a liner into center field. On comes Wiltsey, who makes the grab. And Sarwick holds at second. There's 2 down in the second.
Now batting number 34, MJ Phillips.
So Nichols puts the charge into one, but it happens to be right at the center fielder, Wiltsey. And in steps the left-handed hitting MJ Phillips. Boy, are his numbers odd. Strikes out a decent amount, but also walks a ton. 15 strikeouts, 14 walks this season, 219 average. First pitch, he takes a fastball strike. Center cut that time to Phillips. Had a quality performance back on Monday against the Thunderbolts. Was 1 for 3 with an RBI and a walk. The game the Senators lost after getting some early offensive production. 2 outs, 2 men on, bottom of the second. The 0-1. Outside, count evens the ball in the strike. Phillips certainly never takes himself too seriously. Well, he's a fun guy to hang around. The 1-1. Swinging a pop fly out of play back behind home. So both the starting pitchers have faced adversity in this one. 3 left on base for the Grays to this point. And now there's 2 men on with 2 outs and 2 strikes on MJ Phillips. Morris, a long look in at the catcher, McMullen. Pierce to second, the 1-2. Runner goes. Pitch misses low. Throw down to third. Not in time. It skipped out of the glove of Adonisio, and it was a nice throw by McMullen. So unfortunate on the other end. So second and third for the Senators with 2 outs. Now a base hit scores at least 1 and maybe 2. Morris is ready. He lets it fly. Phillips takes called, strike 3. Morris sets him down with a breaking ball, and that will do it for the second inning. Senators leave 2 on. We head to the top of 3. No score. Grays and Senators back in a moment from Woodbridge High School.
Want to help the Senators? You can help fuel the team and carry them to victory by becoming a game day meal sponsor. For $250, you provide a pregame meal for the Senators players and staff. If you sign up, you'll receive 4 season passes to home games, a game time announcement, along with commercials on all Southern Maryland Senators broadcasts throughout the season. Both corporate and private donors are welcome. To sign up today, contact info@somdsenators.com.